everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, then you already know the deal. But in case you are new, then my name is Brooke. And I am your new best friend on the internet. It's nice to meet you. So, today's video is going to be an ASMR at sunrise video. However, that being said, it is a cloudy morning. The sun is starting to peek out through a little hole over there, but I don't know how much sun we're actually going to get because it kind of rained all night and it's still pretty gray outside, so I don't know how much color we're gonna get in this car, but hopefully it's nice and bright. And if you don't like bright ASMR videos, don't you worry, I post almost every day, and maybe something else would suit your preferences a little bit better. But this one is meant to be warm and bright for you to feel the sun on your skin, even though you're not here with me. So today we're going to be doing some really good triggers while we ramble, and some of them, obviously all of them, are like triggers that you've seen before, but they're the ones that I grabbed this morning that I just felt intuitively pulled to. So I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now I'm like second guessing myself because the clouds are moving so quickly this way and making room for that bright, beautiful sun. So I'm just like, oh no. Have I parked in the wrong place? Have I made a mistake? Because if it's super bright, then I'll be like this the whole video because I won't be able to see. Perhaps I should move. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. So, today's video will also be soft spoken instead of whispered. I do mostly soft spoken on my TikTok with the occasional whisper, and I always get requests to do more soft spoken over here. Although I know a lot of you aren't a fan, you like the whispers better, which I totally understand completely. I go through phases when it comes to my preferences, what I like in ASMR. There have been times where I've been like, I just wish this creator would whisper, but all they do is soft speaking, and times where I go to click on a video and I'm just like, oh dang it, it's soft spoken. But then other times I prefer it. It just depends. So I totally understand different preferences. That's for sure. But I have on these beautiful fruit nails today as kind of a sayonara to summer. I was going to wear different nails, but I ultimately decided on these because I figure it's already September. Like, there's only so long I can wear these fruity nails. And of course, if I want to wear them in December, I will, but typically I kind of go based on the season and I match the vibe. And in the fall and winter, it's typically not citrus fruits and blueberries and stuff. So say goodbye to these nails until next year, until spring. I love these nails so much. I love them, love them, love them. The other nails I was going to wear were, let's see if I can take them out. Sorry. Oh, they aren't on here. They're over here. Let's see. Sorry, I bumped you. The other nails that I was going to wear were these ones that always remind me of Danny ASMR. Because I actually made them for her, and they didn't fit, so I kept them and I wear them every time I'm like missing her or thinking about her. So I was going to wear those today, but I have a strawberry. They have strawberries on them. I don't know if you saw that, but I have a strawberry little TikTok that I'm going to film sometime in the next few days. So I was like, I'm gonna wear them then so that they match the vibe. They match the vibe of that video. Because on TikTok I have this series where it's like, which fake blank do you like best? And I've done grapes, I've done apples, I've done bananas, lemons, I think. So now it's time for strawberries. And I could wear these because they are fruit and there is a strawberry, but I think that the red ones will just match a little bit better. Let me take a sip of my Beveroo. I do have a Celsius sparkling orange. Sparkling orange. Celsius sparkling orange. Now that I'm looking at the sky again, I don't think these clouds are going to go away, so I think we did make the right choice. This comment that was in all capital letters demanding that I never drink on camera again because it's horrible, disgusting. They were like, I will never watch you again if you do this. So that one was for them. Peace out. I hope I never see you in my comment section again. Some people are just like, whoa. You know, I've got this ColourPop Luxe lip oil in the shade Bangle, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on my lips because my lips are a little bit washed out right now and dry. So we're feeding two birds with one scone. A little bit of hydration, a little bit of color. So many people are walking their dogs. So many triggers around me. I don't even know what to start with. even know what to start with. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to those of you who have placed an order with my candle company, Storytime Candle Company. I'm so grateful. We were up, my fiance and I were both up packing orders until almost 1 in the morning last night, and we packed them during the day as well, and yesterday, or the day before that, and we've just been trying to keep up, and it's been chaotic, but I'm so grateful, so grateful for your support. It's been the first launch that I've ever truly needed help from somebody to keep up. Could I have done it by myself? Yes, but I don't know. I don't think I could have packed everything in a timely manner because it takes so long. Each order takes between, if it's a small one or a big one, 8 to 15 minutes to pack and make the label and pack it up, get it ready to ship, add the stickers, add the thank you note. And yeah, it's just, it takes a lot of time. So when you have lots of orders coming in, it's a lot. And making sure you can't have fun while you do it. You can't listen to music and have a glass of wine, because you have to be on it and make sure that you're double checking, triple checking. You've got everything that you need, nothing that you don't. You're not over packing an order or under packing it. You make sure you put the right person's thank you note in there. Putting the right shipping label on. You're putting the right information into the shipping label to make it. You're not off on any numbers, putting in the wrong zip code, It's just something you have to kind of be on the ball for and not partying. Wow. This is a little bit of what I was worried about. But it's okay. The clouds will come back. I can see the clouds. They're still moving, and there we go. We'll just get flashes of light. It's like red light therapy, but not. Oh, now my hair is getting all messed up. Let's see. These are some of the little papers that I put the thank you notes on, and I just say thank you for your order. Enjoy. I write them all myself. Even when my fiance was helping me pack the orders, I wrote out all the thank you notes myself. Partially because that's something I want to do, to say thank you. And then also because my fiance's handwriting is terrible, and he has dyslexia, so your name would probably be spelled wrong if he tried to write your name. And that's no shade to dyslexics. That's something he said himself. He was like, oh no, my dyslexia could never. So, and I put in little stickers in every order, like this. These are some that I've set aside for myself. I love a candy bucket. And this one was cool, this Tamagotchi little ghost. This one I set aside for my friend because she likes gnomes. She went through a gnome phase, and I think she's starting to come out of it. Because now she's like, I like particular gnomes, not all gnomes. she's coming out of that phase, which honestly is probably for the best, because I'm not a fan of gnomes. And I have them in this little container that's shaped like a coffin, and it has a skeleton on it. I got this in a spooky charcuterie board from my cake girl last year. These little crinkle red velvet cookies were in here, I think. And I kept this because it was just so cool. I had to. I still haven't decided what to do with it though. What to put in here. So for now, I'm just using it in this video. I have some good news. So, there is a little muffin that I've used in multiple videos in the past that I can no longer find. I think my daughter took it somewhere to somebody else's house and forgot it. And it's been disposed of, whether it was her grandparents' house, her friend's house, I don't know. But I think that she took it on a play date or something, and then it was gone. And the reason why this matters is because it was my first ever piece of fake food, which started my love for all things fake food. It was a muffin very similar to this, but it was brown with pink and blue on top. I've reverse image searched it on Google so many times to no avail. I've found nothing similar. In fact, what pops up is totally different. And it's been so frustrating because I'm how hard is it to find an early 90s piece of food? I don't know. Especially when I know what it looks like, but it doesn't say anything on the bottom of it. It says Bowley, China. That's it. And I had these ones that are similar but different, but I didn't even have the original to say, oh yeah, it had this on the bottom as well, or anything like that. I didn't have anything. So I just was looking based off of the screenshots from the videos that I've posted in the past, which are not even that great, because it's a video, it's just, I didn't go like this in the video. It was from a million years ago when I first started my channel, and it was kind of far away and not great quality. But anyway, long story short, as I grab another trigger, I found it. And the chances of me finding it were so low. I literally, you guys, I'm not kidding, I had not been on Mercari in 2 weeks minimum, maybe 3 weeks, because I'm just not trying to buy anything right now. But one of my saved searches on Mercari is vintage fake food, or vintage play food, something like that. And you would not believe how many new posts pop up with that description every single day. It's dozens every day. And so I randomly went on Mercari a couple nights ago. And keep in mind, I've searched for hours and hours for this stupid muffin. Hours. On Facebook Marketplace, on eBay, on Google, on Mercari. I've never found it. Never ever found it. And if you look, this is actually spinny. I made a moving trigger board. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, so I go on Mercari, and I was like, I'm just gonna clear all of these saved searches, notifications, because I have like 20 saved searches, and they all had like 99 plus things, like new items added. So I go on Mercari, and I'm just clearing my searches one random night. It's like 3 in the morning, okay? 3 in the morning. And what do I see as I'm scrolling through? I went through the vintage fake food. I was like, I'm just gonna scroll through it. I scrolled for probably 5 minutes. Just scrolling, 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 scrolling. And there it was. In a lot of fake vintage food. There it was. 4 of them, actually, of my muffin. And I couldn't believe it, because I was like, what are the chances that randomly one night I'm scrolling, I'm on Mercari for probably a half an hour total, scrolling that particular search for 5 minutes, and there it is. Like, if I had waited until the morning, I probably wouldn't have seen it. If I had searched it earlier, it had just been posted. I probably wouldn't have seen it. After so many months of searching for this thing, it was just there waiting for me. And I sent an offer because it was kind of an expensive lot. So I sent in an offer and immediately regretted it because the seller didn't respond. And I was like, oh no. And I couldn't figure out, it wouldn't let me retract my offer. It wouldn't let me send a new offer. It wouldn't let me buy the item. It was just kind of stuck in limbo. And like 13 other people had this lot of food in their cart. And I was just like, oh no, I've screwed up. I've missed my chance. And so I went on I made an account on my fiance's phone with his email, and I bought it. I bought it. Because I was like, I've looked for this for so long, I can't let this item pass me by. I just can't do it. So there will be a little haul of vintage food coming soon. So look forward to that. It's not even a big haul. It was something I just needed. I just needed it. Because I want to get it as a tattoo somewhere on my body. I want it to be like my first and only color tattoo. And I was like, I have like blurry screenshots, and I know kind of what it looked like, but I don't have it. And so, yeah, I was just like, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna have to have them like draw a doodle from my memory. But now I've got the actual little muffin. And I'm so excited. Excited. I won't be getting the tattoo anytime soon, but hopefully someday. You guys really liked when I tippy tapped on this last time. Tapped and scratched on this vintage Estee Lauder palette. can see why it's very tingly. I really like that sound as well. I like the different types of tapping, like layered together. The tapping on the plastic and this little metal plate. I think that's really relaxing. But yeah, so I'm really excited to get that little muffin whenever it comes. And I'm just hoping that nothing happens in shipping where it like gets lost or stolen or anything like that. That hasn't happened to me in a while, but it has happened to me a lot in the past, especially the last couple years. Shipping has just been kind of a disaster. Shipping anything, it's been so expensive and such a disaster. Like my first year with candles, I had some issues, not many. My second year with candles was like, whoa. Things were getting broken, like despite having fragile stickers on like every single side of my package. Things were shattering, getting lost in the mail. I brought like 6 items to not the post office, but like a guy in the post office vehicle. And I was like, can I give these to you? And he was like, oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I've done it so many times, never had a problem. None of those 6 packages that I gave him were ever even scanned. They just disappeared, and I was out of town when it happened, so I was in a different state. I had no idea where they even would have gone. So that was 6 orders that I had to completely just eat the cost of and ship again. And it made me look bad because it was like weeks that they just didn't show up. And my customers were just like, finally I got like one email from somebody and they were like, hey, like I still haven't gotten my order. And I was like, no. And then I went and looked at the tracking information on the other 5. And none of them, they all still said like pre-transit or whatever. And I was just like, oh my God, it's been weeks, you know, it's a nightmare. But that stuff happens, you know, there's only so much you can do about it. Once it leaves your hands, it's gone, you know. There's only so much I can do from like my house. There's just a big truck driving by. If you hear that. These beaded grapes. Look how tingly with the little grapes. That's so cute. I definitely have others that sound better and are easier to handle, but these were the ones that were calling to me today from my fruit bowl. They were saying, let me out, I want to go on a field trip. Who am I to say no? So we have these little grapes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grapes. on a vine. I also have this that I plucked off of one of my tabletops, my dresser's tabletop. If you follow my TikTok, you've already seen that. I mean, I think I posted it here on YouTube as well, but I have Halloweenified it and added little things, little trinkets and decor to make it more festive for the fall. And a bunch of these. I love this one for the sounds. They're from the Target dollar section, I think last year or 2 years ago. And I have like 7 of them because I had to get every single one. And they're these little glass bottles. This one says Bottle of Bones. And I love the sound of it, like moving around gently inside the bottle. But I also love the tapping. There's something about gentle glass tapping that I just love. But yeah, I don't know if I ever finished my thought before, but thank you so much for literally making my dreams come true. When it comes to this channel, my candle company, my TikTok, you make my dreams come true, you really do. So thank you for every like, every comment, every order. It means a lot. It means a lot. Then we'll do one more trigger, I think. I was gonna do another fall one, but let's not. Let's do this one. It's one of those squishies in a bag. Looks like a camera. Oh, and check out my Patreon if you haven't already. There's so much good stuff over there. Custom videos as well. Thank you so much for being here and for being who you are. You're good enough the way you are, okay? You don't have to try to do or be anything different. Sending you so much love, and I'll see you again very soon. I promise.